Hello and good morning to one and all. So children, how's everyone doing at home? I hope all of you might have been doing fine at home, right? So children, we are here again today to begin our English class, alright? So children, before beginning the class, as usual, we will see what's the date today and what's the day, okay? So today's date is 11 August 2021 and the day is Wednesday, okay? So children, we will start with unit 4, okay, and in unit 4 there is a poem that is rain, okay. So children, if I say rain, what do you understand by the word rain? So I hope you might have seen rain, right? Rain means what is rain means? Rain means rainfall, okay, R-A-I-N-F-A-L-L. Rain means rainfall. So when does this rainfall occur? It occurs usually during the rainy season, okay. Like there are several seasons in a year, is not it? Like there is a autumn season, at first comes spring, autumn, then summer, then rainy season. So in that way this rainfall, it occurs during the rainy season, okay. So the poem, this poem rain is all about rainfall, okay, which occurs usually during the rainy season, okay. This rainfall, it occurs usually during the rainy season, alright. So as I have told you children always that before beginning a poem, okay, you must always see who is the poet of the poem, okay. And just like even in our last class, while I was teaching you that unit 3 lesson, then I told you that whenever you are studying a poem, okay, or a prose, that means a story, so what you need to do is that you need to just see who has written that, okay. And whenever a person who is writing a poem is called a poet, and a person who is writing a piece of something like a story or a novel, like that, they are called what? They are called writer, okay, or they are called author, alright. But since this is a poem rain, so there will be a person who has written a poem or who has written this poem rain, okay. And now we will see who is that person is. So children, if you have a book here in page number 55, okay, this is 55 and this is page number 54. So your poem, it is there in page number 54, and the name of the poet here it is mentioned. I have always told you that the name of the poet or the name of the writer is always mentioned where? In the very end of the poem or in the very end of the lesson, okay, or story. So here the name of the poet is also mentioned in the very end of this poem, okay, and that is, who is the poet? It is Robert Louis Stevenson, okay. We will see how it is written. R-O-B-E-R-T, Robert Louis, L-O-U-I-S, Louis Stevenson, S-T-E-V-E-N-S-O-N, okay. So Robert Louis Stevenson is the person who has written this poem rain, okay. And who is this person? This is a poet, okay. This person, children, Robert Louis Stevenson is the poet who has written the poem rain, okay. So now with this children, we will proceed further, okay, that what is there in this poem, okay, how many lines are there and how many stanzas are there. So children, this is a very small poem, okay. You see here, there is only one stanza in this poem, okay. Like in your previous poems also, okay, there were poems which were containing sometimes 2 stanzas, sometimes 3 stanzas, like that. But this poem here, it is containing only 1 stanza, okay. And since it is a very little poem, okay, small poem it is, so it consists of how many stanzas, children? It consists of only 1 stanza, okay. And in the one stanza, in this single stanza, how many lines are there? there are 4 lines. Okay, so till now it is clear, I hope children, that this poem, it consists of 1 stanza, okay, and it has 4 lines, and the poem is written by Robert Louis Stevenson, okay, and the title of the poem is Rain. Since through the title of the poem itself we can just figure out that what might be there in the poem, okay, like this poem maybe the poet has talked about, you know, rainfall, alright, but this we will know when we will go through this poem line by line, okay. So children, you need to look into your book, okay. So the first line, it is written that the rain is raining all around, alright. The rain is raining all around, okay. The rain is raining all around. Now what does it means, the rain is raining all around? Here, I hope all of you might have seen how the rain is raining, right? When the rain is raining, it's covering all the surrounding, right? It's not that the rain is raining only in this much portion, and in this much portion again the sun is shining here. It's not like that, okay. So whenever you might also have seen the rainfall, then how it occurs, it covers the entire area, okay, it covers the entire surrounding, alright. So this is what the poet, he is saying in the first line, that the rain is raining all around. Now around means what? Around means all over there, okay. Around means around everywhere. Suppose the person is here, so it is everywhere, it's raining, okay. So this is the meaning of the rain is raining all around, okay children. That means the poet, till where he could see, okay, till where his vision is reaching, all the place, okay, the rain is covering, alright, with the what? Rainfall, alright. So then the second line of the poem is, it falls on a field and tree. Now in the first line it was the rain is raining all around. Now it falls on a field and trees, okay. It falls on the fields and trees, T-R-E-E-S. Now you see children, this is the second line of the poem, okay, and the poet, he is saying that it falls on the fields and the trees. Now what is the word it is representing here? It means rain, okay, R-A-I-N, it means rain. So he is saying that the rain is falling on the field and the tree, okay. So when the rain is falling, it is falling where? On the field it is falling, okay. And maybe when the poet was writing the poem, then what did he see? That maybe there was a large field, okay, big field was there, and maybe there were also trees, okay. So the poet, he is saying that this rain was falling on a field and on the trees. Now children, if I say fields, what do you understand by the word field? Field means an area of open land, okay. So field, if I say field, for example, it may be a big playground, okay, your school field, or if I say field, then it may also be an agricultural field, like you people might have seen an agricultural field, right? How it looks like, it's so green and it is very big, okay, covering such large area, okay, and it is open, okay. And a field is not something like there is a house or buildings are there, no, not like that. Field is an open area or open land, okay, as I have written, an area of open land. So the poet, he is saying that the rain is falling on an open area, okay, which is so large, and the large is covering all the surrounding, okay. And where it is falling, he has mentioned two places, that two things, okay. The first is an open area, okay, that is field, and the second one is tree. Okay, so I hope I do not have to explain what is a tree is, right? So you all know what is a tree is. So the rain, it is falling on fields and trees, and in the second line it represents rain. Okay, it represents rain and it is falling on the fields and the trees. Okay, so we will just sum up line 1 and line 2. So in the first line he was saying that the rain was falling all around, that means the rain was covering all the area, okay, all the surrounding the rain was covering. And then in the second line the poet, he said that where it was falling on, he has mentioned about two things, that is it was falling on the field, that means in an open area, and upon the trees. Alright, then now we will see what happened in the third line. Okay, it rains on the umbrella here. So it rains on the umbrellas, on the umbrellas here. It rains on the umbrella here. So children, for this line you need to look into your book here. Okay, a picture has been given. You see children, a little girl, she is carrying an umbrella. Here also some children are there, and what they are carrying? They are carrying an umbrella. So children, what do you do during the rainy season? Whenever like you are going outside or you are going to school or market, wherever, then what do? You carry your umbrella, right? This is an umbrella. Okay. So the poet is saying that, now even in this line he is saying that the rains on the umbrella and it is falling, it rains on the umbrella here. Okay, so you as you can see here in this picture, the rain is also falling upon the umbrella. Okay, since when it is raining we carry an umbrella, so we are protecting ourselves from rain. Okay, but then what happens is that the rain is not falling upon us directly, but where the rain is falling? The rain, it is falling upon your umbrella. Okay, the rain is falling upon umbrella. So in the third line the poet has mentioned that the rain is falling upon the umbrella. Alright, there is nothing in this line, just he is saying that it rains on the umbrella here. That means it rains on the umbrella here means what? Even in this line the word it is representing rain. Okay, it means who? It means rain. Okay, it rains on the umbrella, that means the rain is raining upon where? The rain is raining upon this umbrella. Okay, since here it is shown that the little child, okay, she is carrying an umbrella. You see children how she is dressed. Whenever it is raining, what do? We wear raincoats and we wear boots and waterproof boots we wear, and then we carry umbrella in order to protect ourselves from rain. If we do not carry umbrella, then what will happen? The rain will directly rain upon us, right? And we will get drenched. So that is why during the rainy season or whenever it is raining, what do? We carry an umbrella. Okay, so that is why the poet here, he is saying that it rains on the umbrella here. The meaning of it rain means what? The rain is falling. Okay, F-A-L-L-I-N-G. It rains means, it means, as I have already told you, it means rain. Okay, that means the rain is raining, that means the rain is falling. The rain is falling on the umbrellas here. That means you see children, the picture has been given here, a picture of a child is drawn, then again here the picture of two children or two people are drawn here. So all the people, they are carrying their umbrellas, right? That is why here in this line the plural form of umbrella has been given here. Okay, because when the poet, okay, this poet Robert Louis Stevenson, when he was writing this poem, at that time what he could see the open field, right? That is why he has mentioned about the open field, that rain was raining upon the open field. And then he has also mentioned about what? About trees, So maybe on the field he could see some trees were there, so he saw perhaps maybe the rain was falling upon the trees also, and then maybe there were people also walking maybe, so he might have seen those people carrying an umbrella. So he mentioned in the third line that it rained on the umbrellas here. So that means the rain was also falling upon the umbrella. Alright. And then in the very last line, and on the ship at the sea. So now you see children, he is mentioning that it and on the ships at sea, and on the ship at sea. Okay, so and on the ship at sea. So children, what do you understand by the word ship? Ship means what? Ship means a large boat for transporting people or goods. Okay, a large boat, a large boat for transporting, transporting, for transporting, people, people or goods. Okay, so ship means children large boat. So boat, I think that all of us know that what is a boat is, right? In the river, okay, in the river or sea, you might have seen this kind of boat, right? A person is here and he is riding the boat, right? So this is a boat, okay, but this one is a little boat. But if you go through a ocean, okay, then the boat will not do there. Okay, what you have to sail through, what you have to sail through a ship. And ship is like, it is like a larger boat. Okay, it is not a small one where 5 or 6 people they used to sail, not like that. A ship is a very big one. Okay, that is a big boat where several cabins are there. Okay, and this ship, it used to sail where? On the oceans. In the oceans ship used to sail. Okay, so the poet, he is saying that the rain is falling where? On the, even on the ships at seas. Okay, you see the ships, it is sailing on the sea, or the ship, it used to sail in oceans also. Okay, so the poet is saying that, and on the sea at ship means the rain is also falling on the seas at ships. Okay, at sea. So now you have understood what is a ship is. Ship is a large boat. Okay, it is a large boat, not like this one small boat. Okay, ship is a large boat for, you know, transporting people. What is the purpose of ship sailing here and there? It used to transport people from one place to another. Okay, or it used to transport goods from one place to another. Ship is just a kind of, it is for a kind of transportation. Okay, it is a means of transportation from one place to another. Okay, through sailing. Okay, through seas or ocean. All right, which is carrying people or it is carrying goods. Okay, so the poet in this line, he has mentioned that the rain is also raining upon the ships at the sea. Okay, that means in the sea, okay, when the ship it is sailing this way, so the rain, okay, the rain drops, okay, the rain falls, it is also falling upon where? It is also falling upon the ships. All right. So children, this is all about this poem. Okay, this is not a very tough poem with so many lines. It's not like that. It is a very small poem which has only one stanza, and it has 4 lines. Okay, so we will just try to sum up that. In the first line, the poet, he was saying that the rain is falling where? The rain is falling all around. That means it is covering the entire surface. Okay, entire surrounding it is covering. And then in the second line, he said that the rain was falling where? It was falling on the field. And where it was falling? It was falling on the trees. Okay, so we have seen what is the meaning of field. Field is an open area. Okay, it is an open land. Okay, not a land where so many trees or house or buildings are there. It is an open land. Okay, and then trees means you know, right? So the land, the rainfall, it is falling on the field and it is falling on the trees. Okay, and then on the third line he said that the rains were also falling upon where? Upon the umbrella. Okay, that people they used to carry during the rainy season. The rain is also falling upon where? It is falling upon umbrella. All right. And in the last line, the poet he is saying that the rain is also raining upon where? It is also raining upon the ship. Also, it is raining upon the ship. Okay. So this is a ship, for example. All right. So he has mentioned about 4 things. At first the rain was falling upon field, and then it was falling upon trees, and then upon umbrellas that people were carrying. Okay, and then upon the ship where the ship was sailing on the when the ship was sailing on the sea. Okay, and we have seen who is the poet of this poem. The poet of this poem is Robert Louis Stevenson. Okay, so children, with this we have come to the very end of this poetry. So what you need to do is you just need to read this poem. Okay, try to find out if something is there you haven't understood, then you can message me or you can call me anytime. Okay children, and you need to learn this poem. Okay, since this is a very small poem, only 4 lines are there, you just try to read this poem and try to learn by heart. Okay, so children, that's all for today. Okay, so we will stop here and you will have to read this poem at home. Okay, so that's all for today, and keep studying children. Thank you.